Hi, I'm Caren, and thanks for joining me for this morning yoga and meditation practice. We're going to be sequencing up to triangle pose this morning and opening to new possibilities for this day. Grab a blanket for practice, and let's begin in table position. Take your palms down to the mat and your knees under your hips. Let's start awakening some prana into the belly area through bellows breath while we move in cow and cat. So it looks something like this. The inhale, navel moves out as you drop the belly into cow, and the exhale, the navel moves in as you arch the spine. Let the head be super relaxed. Let's come back to neutral, and I'll keep count for us. Just follow along with smooth, comfortable, even inhale and even exhale out the nose. Empty your air. And let's begin. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Pause as you inhale, coming back into neutral. Breathe in and out and notice if there's any sense of lightheadedness. Ground down into the mat through all of the fingers, spreading them wide. Then shift the weight into the right hand. Lift the left arm straight forward and the right leg back. Balancing table. Firm into that right thigh and let the toes tilt down toward the floor, and then expand the reach through your left arm through the armpit area. Lift up from the navel space and allow the breath to still be here, fluid with you. As you exhale, drop your left palm down and swing your right leg out to the side. Pointing the toes forward, lift the hands to the hips into gate pose. Align the ankle with the knee and the left knee under the left hip, and then drop the right hip down and in until you start to feel the opening in the inner thigh. Inhale, the arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. Dropping the hand to the leg, reaching up and over through the left fingers. Soften through the shoulder blades. And breathe more expansively into the whole left side body right now. Take an inhale, lift both of the arms up. Exhale, let the palms meet the mat. As you shift the weight onto the hands, lift up through this right leg, sweep it back, and then cross it behind the left leg, tucking the toes outside the mat. Shift your hips over to the right slightly, and then reach back into the right calf. Breathe now into this right side of your body, feeling the expansion in the waist area. Inhale and simply drop the right knee back down in line with the left. Shift the weight into the left palm. Extend the right arm in front of you, followed by the left leg behind into balancing table. Toes tilt down toward the floor, lifting up from the navel region, and then expanding wide at the limbs. Keep the breath steady. One more smooth breath in. And as you breathe out, set the right palm down and extend this left leg straight out to the side, reaching down into the pinky toe area. Lift the arms up to the pelvis. Lower down through the left hip this time. Ensure that your right knee is stacked right under the right hip. And then inhale, flow the arms up toward the ceiling, expand through the heart. Exhale and side bend to the left. Reach more from this right armpit region as you relax through the head and neck. Breathe big into this side. Steady yourself through your breath. Next, inhale, flow your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, palms meet the mat. Shift the weight onto the hands. Slide this left leg back, up, and over to the right, touching the toes down. Shift the hips to the left just slightly, and then reach back into this left calf. Full body breath here. Almost imagining as if you could breathe from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Feeling that movement of breath in the side body. And firming into the leg muscles. And drop the left knee back down alongside the right. We'll take the right arm out to the side and exhale, thread it through under the left, dropping to the shoulder and placing the left palm either by your side in front of your face or reach it around behind the back, opening into the shoulder. Get heavy into the bones here of the upper body and even weight arrives in the knees. Notice if the calves are gripping and relax that. On an exhale, release your left palm down if it's not already. Push into the floor and then inhale, lift up, opening the right side straight up to the side and to the ceiling, looking up. Exhale, set the hand back down. Same thing, other side. Left arm straight out, inhale. Full exhale, thread it through. Palm can stop in front of your face here as you go heavy through the upper body, or bring it up around behind the back, the palm facing away from your body. An opportunity throughout this practice as you find yourself in different positions to just relax and settle in. To find those moments where you can effort less. To find the ease with the breath and the pose. Next breath out, release your right palm down. If it's not already, push into the floor, lift all the way back up, spread those left fingers all the way toward the ceiling, look up, and then exhale, set the hand back down to the floor. Let's walk the hands forward and wide out to the edges of the mat, staying here on the knees, move into puppy pose, drop through the chest, arms at a V for this variation while the forehead touches down. Glide the shoulder blades up together and in. Relax the neck. Let the breath swirl into the back on inhale. Dropping down on exhale. And one more time. Inhale, breathe into the back body. Exhale, soften. Engage through the navel first, then pull your hands back in. Set the knees to go wide, big toes toward one another as you sink the hips back into child's pose. Arms relaxed, forehead touches down once more. Perhaps here setting a new intention for this day, or just for this practice. On inhale, lift your chest upright, walk your palms back in. Spread the fingers wide to the edges of the mat, tuck the toes under, lift into downward facing dog, exhale. Now right away, drop the big toes toward one another to touch, bring them in, and then inhale, lift this right leg up. Exhale, step it through into lunge. Inhale, flow your arms up into crescent lunge. And then exhale, elbows come down into a goalpost shape as the back knee drops down. Then inhale, lift up through the arms and through the back leg to straight. If this is too much to flow with this as you exhale and lower down, simply hold the pose at the top. Last time here, sinking down, slow and steady, lift up. Exhale, drop the back heel and open into warrior two. Align that front heel with the middle of the back foot, or the heel of the back foot if that's in your practice, and take your gaze over the front fingers. Gliding the shoulder blades together, soften the roof and the tongue in your mouth. Exhale, lean slightly forward over the front leg, extended side angle, just keeping it shallow. Back arm reaches down to the floor and spins up overhead. Spiral more through your chest, open to the side and engage into the back foot so you can feel your arch lifting. Steady with the breath. Let it come in and out. Smooth, steady pace. Gaze can be wherever here, wherever it's comfortable for the neck. On an inhale, push into that front leg to straight. Let the arms soften. Take the palms to the heart. Now turn toward this right foot and pop up back onto the back toes. Through a balance, we're going to come to a balancing figure four. So shift the weight forward, lift the left leg, and set the ankle on top of the right knee. Just above the knee on the thigh, sink down through the pelvis. Lift up through the heart. Find one more breath in, engage this outer leg that's standing now, and then breath out, release the foot, separate the feet, exhale, and fold down to the feet. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up overhead, come to standing. Exhale, palms meet together at the heart. Inhale, flow the arms up. Take up space. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, fold to your feet. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale through the left leg. Exhale and step it forward. Lift the arms on inhale into crescent lunge. Exhale, drop through the elbows, drop through the back knee 3 times with the breath, otherwise stay in the hold. Go slow and mindful, as if resisting through honey. Feeling your strength and your power at your center. The legs engaged. Lifting all the way back up. Exhale as you spin the back heel down, opening into warrior two. Take your gaze over your front fingers. Settling in, shoulder blades arrive onto the back. Pivot the chest slightly forward, drop the elbow just to the inside of the leg, spin the back arm down and up overhead, extended side angle on this side. Focus on the shifting of the shoulders together, the opening of the heart, strong through the legs, especially into the soles of the feet, pushing into the floor to grip the mat, and finding your roots giving you freedom to lift up. Next breath in, lift all the way back upright, straightening through that front leg, gaze forward. Take the palms to the heart. Shift the back toes up, sending the weight forward into this front leg. We'll come into that balancing figure 4. Take your time. Once the foot and the ankle are hooked, sink down. Down through the pelvis and back, up through the heart. Find one point of focus. Train your gaze. And feel this position from the inside out. Find a steady point within. One more breath. Exhale, release the foot. Fold forward this time, Uttanasana. And simply come to a half lift. Then we exhale, step back with the left leg. Drop through the heel. Inhale, spiral up to warrior 2. Sinking in, noticing if there's more space, more strength now that we've returned here. Straighten through this front leg. Shift the hips slightly back, but lift the rib cage up. And then lean forward, opening the arms wide. Forget about how far down you might want to go with your hand here, and instead find the expansive opening in the heart. Maybe the gaze is forward, perhaps it's down, perhaps it's up if that feels okay for your neck. Just glide your breath into the space here of triangle pose. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, drop through the top arm, facing the front leg, pivot and pull the back heel and foot in, about halfway to the middle of the mat. Keep those toes turned out 45 degrees. Square your pelvis, lift up halfway into pyramid pose. Exhale and fold. You might enjoy taking this into a balance, in which case you can hold onto opposite elbows behind the back, letting the head relax. You can hold on to the front ankle area. Light up the quads. Let those kneecaps lift. And release your upper body. Release any heaviness or dullness in the mind. Feel your strong roots. Release through your hands. Find the floor. Lift up. Step the leg all the way back again, and then pivot to the side, long side of your mat, heels in, toes out. Inhale, the arms sweep up into star. Exhale, drop the arms into warrior 2. Other side. Take some time to set up your space with your legs, as we're going right into triangle on this side. So straighten through that front leg. Extend the arms forward, lift through the ribs, spiraling the heart. Let the arms open wide. Find the gaze wherever it feels comfortable. Breathing into the back. Breathing into the front. Breathing into the sides. Find your way into this pose through the breath. And let the pose itself drop away. Nothing to accomplish here. Just playing with these positions in the body. Exhale, let the top arms sweep down, turn to face the floor. Pivot the back heel and step the foot inward, pyramid pose. Squaring the pelvis, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and fold over the front leg. Again, turning this into a balance if you enjoy, holding on to the arms at the back or around the front ankle. Truly let your head go as you feel your glutes, your outer thighs, your legs strong and holding you. Let your upper body soften. Release your arms down. Step your back foot forward this time. And from here, your right leg will go back. Drop your knee. Your left leg crosses over to the side, knees together, open the feet wide, and then sink back into Gomukhasana. We'll twist open to the top leg, in this case, the left. Right arm comes to the knee, other arm behind. Take your pelvis and your hips with you as you twist, exhaling, opening to the side, maybe taking the gaze back, and dropping the ear downward to open and stretch across the neck and the heart. Inhale and lift back up, facing forward. Exhale and fold over the legs, just to that just enough space for right now. So no need to struggle or strain into the pelvis. Taking your hands forward. Maybe your elbows touch down, maybe not. Whatever feels like enough, stay there and breathe. Relaxing the abdomen down onto the legs, or feeling as if it is moving downward if it's not quite there yet. However your body shows up is right for this moment. Inhale and push the palms into the floor, lifting up. Separate the legs and spread them forward. Breath in. And breath out, relax into the thighs and the ankles. And then we're going to switch it. So taking the left leg to the side, the right leg on top. Stack at the knees. Twist toward the thigh, left hand in front, right hand behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the pelvis with you, twisting open on this side. Just taking the hands wherever it feels comfortable here to twist. Maybe gazing backward and dropping the ear down. Inhale, coming out of the twist. And exhale, leaning forward, folding to your capacity. Softening there. Relax your jaw, your eyes. Inhaling and lifting upright. Taking the hands to exhale as you sweep the legs forward. Let's grab the blanket. I like to fold mine over into a thick fold and take one corner of the blanket, sitting with my hips in the corner facing right in the middle of my legs, cross the legs. Elevating the pelvis in this way will help you to relax the knees. Add more props if you like, or your favorite meditation cushion. Let's take the thumb and the first finger to touch here into Gyan Mudra or Chin Mudra if you'd like to turn it up or down. Up to you what will feel more helpful for your meditation today. So either fingers down, palms down, or up. Close the eyes if that's comfortable. With an exhale, release tension from the crown of your head, through the face, the neck, shoulders, arms, torso, hips, legs, feet. Let go of your abdomen and your navel. And arrive with a natural breath. Relax all expectations. Surrendering to just this moment as it is. You don't need to fix or control or change anything about this moment or any moments to come. Hold yourself here with intention and feel yourself being held. Held by that greater consciousness we are all connected to, and that resides within you. Know that today is unwritten. Allow yourself to be surprised by whatever shows up today. Seeing it with eyes of wonder and delighting in whatever lessons or teachings or joy this day may bring. You're welcome to stay here in this meditation for longer, but if now is the time to end your practice, release the fingertips and then bring the hands together into Anjali Mudra at the heart. Let your chin bow in and down. We honor all the realized beings who have brought these practices to us. And I honor you for showing up in this space with me. Relax the hands down and open the eyes. If you'd like to tell me how your practice went, I always love to hear. You can leave a comment below. Otherwise, give this video a like and subscribe as always for more yoga practices that I post every week. Look forward to seeing you then.